In today's video, we are playing ORZHOV token, and this is a deck I tried to play against the Lessons, and it's quite fun because we have Rest in Peace, we have some new cards with Obsessive Pursuit, Ang's Iceberg. We have really cool cards here that synergize really well, and it's a really good mid-range deck that can go against anything. If you want to see how we do it, stay tuned in this video, it's quite fun. So this is the ORZHOV token deck I'm playing today. It is quite fun, and I wanted to play a deck that works against Lessons. And we have Rest in Peace here to make sure there's no cards in any graveyard. I think this is a great card against Lessons right now because it doesn't allow them to draw 3 cards. I played 2 hours and I didn't face a single Lesson deck, but I still have to upload a video, right? So I'm sorry guys, I tried to find it, but I cannot just play forever. We did face Timo Otter and we won that game, so that was a really cool game. And yeah, let's have a look at the deck. So yeah, we have Rest in Peace here, which is an enchantment. We play quite a lot of enchantments in this type of deck. We also have United Battlefront here as a 4-off, where we can look at the top 7 cards of our library, put 2 non-creature, non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. This works with enchantments and not just with artifact like you are used to in the Cheska artifact deck. We can hit the Rest in Peace of it, so we have 7 cards to technically find it, but sometimes, you know, the shuffle is not happy with you. And we also have the Obsessive Pursuit, a 2 mana enchantment. It comes into play, we get a clue token. At the beginning of each upkeep, we pay 1 life and we get an additional clue token. And when you attack, put X +1/+1 counters on target attack creature, where X is the number of permanents you sacrifice this turn. If X is 3 or greater, then that creature gains lifelink until the end of turn. This card pairs up really well with Caretaker's Talent here, which is a 3 mana enchantment. Whenever 1 or more tokens you control enter, draw a card. It triggers only once. If you have these 2 cards on the battlefield, you draw 2 cards each turn. You don't have to spend mana. You just draw 2 cards each turn while you get tokens, which is really nice. On level 2, you can pay 1, you can copy a token, which works also on the clue token here, which is nice. And we have the Voice of Victor here as a token generator and a good card against control, as you will see in one of the matchups I had. 2 mana, 1/3, mobilize 2 for the tokens, and your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. What is quite nice about this, of course, is that we can sacrifice these cards with like a Viper, for example. A Viper makes our pursuit not just kill ourselves, because we can sacrifice a permanent instead of paying 1 colorless, right? So you sacrifice the card, play the Viper, buff your creature, attack, and then this gets a blight counter, and when it enters or attacks for each blight counter, they have to discard the card, take 4 damage, or sacrifice a non-land permanent. So the Viper is great in this regard. One of my favorite cards in this type of deck is also Ang's Iceberg, which is a 3 mana enchantment with flash. When this enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. So this helps us to get rid of monuments, which I didn't face, the talents, which I didn't face, or other cards you can hit with this. You can also Waterband or pay Waterband 3 or pay 3, sacrifice this, and if you do, scry 2. What's really nice, and you're going to see this in the matchup, I used this when they tried to board wipe me on the Viper, and then I just had an instant speed Viper for 3 mana, which is also nice because we can also pay it with the Pursuit. So Iceberg, really great card, really great in this constellation here. Also have 2 Day of the Black Sun here, just to have a way to deal with many creatures I don't like. You could also play Split Up and the 1 mana heal enchantment. I opted here for Day of the Black Sun. I wanted to try a new card. I also had Waterbending Fern, which is the -2/-2. But if they have an early aura board, it's sometimes really tricky. That's why you have Day of the Black Sun. It also kills their Taiva, which is quite nice. And Viper has a huge mana cost, so usually this one will not get hit. So it's most of the time a one-sided board wipe, so Day of the Black Sun. I have 2 Ultima here, mainly because, yeah, there's still a lot of go-white decks. This destroys all artifacting creatures. I mean, it will destroy our pursuits. If you don't face a lot of go-white decks, you don't need Ultima. That's not what you need. This deck still has a lot of other tools to deal with creatures, like Nowhere to Run as a 2-off, 2 mana, -3/-3. Then they lose Hexproof, which is quite nice. And you have 3 Seam Rips, which I think is needed. This is a really good card. It works against the talent, not against the monument, but it works against many cards. It works against the cup, right? Because it has to be mana value 2 or less. So Seam Rip here. And of course we need more threats, which we have in Elspeth Stormslayer. Super strong card in this type of deck, of course. 5 mana, 5 loyalty. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created. This one, this one technically, and of course our fountain ports, which we are playing in this deck as well. So Elspeth is definitely our main win con, but I won games with Viper and tokens alone before, which at this type of deck is a bit of a mid-range deck, and a mid-range deck is sometimes a bit weird positioned in the meta, right? Especially in best of one, where you play against combo, you play against aggro, and against control, right? So mid-range deck are a bit tricky, but right now I think the meta is really interesting because you are seeing so many different type of decks. And yeah, right now I really try to find Izzet Lessons, but I cannot play more than 2 hours. I usually play 1 hour or something, and I was like, okay, today I want to find Izzet Lessons, but I didn't find it, guys. I didn't find it. I tried my best. Sadly, we dodged that matchup. I really wanted to hit it. And many people in Discord are telling me I play against Izzet Lesson all the time. I played 2 hours and didn't see it once. So I'm sorry, guys, that this deck I cannot showcase in this way, but I still have to upload something. And I think this is quite a cool deck. So maybe you can try it out and let me know what you think. You can definitely change up some cards. I do think Iceberg is a really great card because you can excel monuments and talents. And this one works for talents. And Rest in Peace works also for their lessons. And also a really cool card is the Momentum. Where is it? Here, High Noon. I want to talk about this card because I think this could be a really good card in the meta right now too. It's a 2 mana, each player can cast more than 1 spell each turn. The downside here is against monument decks, it doesn't matter too much, but if it's another type of lesson deck or Kona, it's quite good. And since we do have things we can do with our cards, we don't really need to pay 2 spells each turn. So this could be something, and you can think about it if you want to have something like this. Just want to mention that card shortly. But I'm quite happy with the deck. It's quite fun to play. It's refreshing to play a tokens deck again, right? A tokens deck that not just loses. A token deck that is a fair game. It's not a tier 1 deck, and it's also best of 1, guys. And I will say this again, best of 1 right now in the meta is everything. It's just everything. You play something you enjoy, you play something that you have a positive win rate. In best of 3, you can kind of try to think about it. But in best of 1, sometimes it's a bit tricky. And I think this is a cool deck, and if you want to try it out, feel free. Let me know in the comment below how it worked out for you. How many times did you face Izzet Lessons? And yeah. Sorry, still sick. And yeah, with no further ado, I hope you have fun watching these games. Guys, content creation is tricky sometimes because you have a deck and you test it, and I test usually all my decks, so it takes me at least more than an hour, right? And then I do the video. And then I need to have like decent matchups. Otherwise, like people in the comments say, yeah, but you never play against meta decks. It's a big lose-lose sometimes. Well, what can you do, right? But it's funny. What is this? Okay. That's an interesting card there. Deal 1 damage. Lush Oasis. Okay. I do like voice into talent. Usually that's a really, really good start. Okay. Yeah, we go over this. We like this. Getting the extra draw here. We have a really good hand here. We have Battlefront, we have Viper, we have Elspeth. I don't know what we play against, but I really do like our hand here quite a lot. So let's see. Investigate. Lano Elf, okay, sure. Wisdom, okay, some sort of lessons are there, so we do like seam rips. That is for sure. Another land, okay. So we gonna attack first. We can play a 2 mana Viper here, which is quite good. Can actually play a 1 mana Viper, then we use this here, and then we have 2 mana up, but doesn't really matter, it's the same in the end. But I don't want to sacrifice these, so it actually matters. So this is 5 mana, right, usually, and then it's -2, 3. Do we want to do this? Or do we want to seam rip here? Or even United Battlefront. I can't see Battlefront being actually the best play here. That's quite weird. But this goes crazy with my Viper next turn. So it was definitely better, because you want to have the pursuit if you have the Viper, right? If our victory survives. What is this one again? Create something, huh? That's fine. Okay. So. That's crazy. So we definitely go with the Viper, and this becomes strong enough. So that is the play for sure. 4. And then 2, yeah. So our voice is going to be crazy here. And we can get rid of this one. So that's nice. The life gain we get from Pursuit is also really good. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we would like to put this here. We can put it here too, right? But I wanna do it like this. Of course. I could go another Viper, but it's probably overkill at this point. So we're just gonna get a token here. Okay. I mean, this looks quite good, especially with Battlefront and Elspeth for the flying. So I'm happy with this. They're gonna draw a lot of cards. But yeah, it's not enough. Opponent has some Simic mid-range going on over there. Which is quite interesting. I mean, we get 2 tokens. If we use this, we win. We can also just play Elspeth and win, so we have 2 options to win here. So, yeah. We go with the flying version here. That is enough. Yeah, we have to do this. And then mobilize. Get even more because of Elspeth, right? So yeah, that was a good hand. We had everything we wanted. And yeah, GG. Oh, guys. Oof. Did you ever you don't? I didn't have fever. Like I had like a nose that was like runny, and like just in general you feel sick, but you have no fever. It's just like your head and everything. This is what I had. So at least I could play some Magic and build decks, right? But it was like hard to focus because out of nowhere you cough like crazy, right? So yeah. So this hand here, yeah, it's not great, but we on the place are gonna try this. Especially with the flash cards. We see blue. Okay, we see... Okay, I know what it is now. We have Rest in Peace in the deck. We do have Rest in Peace. So now usually what we play will die, right? So Caretaker talent will bring out the Awaken there. Which is usually not something I want. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I cannot do much about it. But yeah, probably Iceberg and whatever they play. Yeah, not on this one. We need to find Rest in Peace. Can we find it? That's the question. So this one will probably just die. I cannot even save it, which is kind of sad. With Iceberg you can save your cards too, which is nice. There's no real threat in the graveyard yet. But our voice most likely is just gone now. If not, we can draw cards, which I appreciate, but like I would say 90% there's Awakening here, like always. Like they always have it, you always have it. Okay, that's an interesting one, sure, that's fine. Betrayal. It's definitely interesting. So they could play counters. I will go for it like this. Some do, some don't. Yeah, we don't have much other options here. Okay, no Awaken, which is kind of nice. But we're getting to the point where I'm a bit scared. Well, I'm a bit scared, yeah. This is where I'm scared. Okay, we didn't find anything good here. So there's not much I can do. They're just gonna Catramos me. No, not Catramos, Kavero me. Oh, they don't have it yet. Okay, I can live with that. I could play this here. Just to save life, but... An Overlord, yeah, we need to really find something. We do have a draw next turn. So I feel like we have to use it on Scholar here. So, maybe find it. They will attack here. We're going to use this because they have double block. We don't want. The Overlord is also something we have to consider soon, but... Yeah. I do think this is the way to go. Okay, they don't have removal, otherwise they would have shocked this one. This is what I was looking for. Can we find it? Nope. Funny. That's a funny one. Oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Just find the rest in peace is the trick, right? That is why we play Battlefront, but somehow I'm just bad at finding it. Like, it's the only card we need in this position. Yeah, it's funny though, right? Like, imagine you play this game, they have 4 cards in their deck, and I have 4 Battlefronts and 3 rest in peace. Well, you cannot do anything about this. This is how it works, and we have to accept it. But it's not fun. It's not fun. There are no mistakes, only happy accident that may lead you to trying a new strategy. Oh, there are no mistakes. The shuffler's the mistake sometimes. Okay, Nuwa Andy. Good old Andy here. Let's see what the deck can do here. This is our hand, this is a keep. This is a keep. I do like to go with voice usually first, even though I like Pursuit, but like feel usually more safe this way. Maybe they have a seam rep, maybe they have removal. A Demi. Okay, and we can get rid of that one, which is quite nice. And then we go Pursue, and we are setting up for a Viper quite early here. So next turn there will be a Viper. So we do, in this case, we do have a post Viper we can do, which is more mana efficient. So let's see what we draw. Not a cool card, but... So, I don't want to use it yet, right? So, just gonna attack here. Yeah. So we can do it like this, and it would cost 3. Yeah, cost 2. We could keep actually these 2. Maybe pre-combat, maybe even better, huh? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna keep these 2 here. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna draw cards of them here. I can also use this, but drawing cards here and making these creatures stronger is probably the way to go. So we saw an Edemi and we saw an Enduring Innocence. So what could this mean? Mono white, feel good? Maybe? Maybe mono white feel good? But we have a 6/6 here, so they need something to answer this. This is quite heavy to deal with. Double Innocence is not doing it. But they're starting to draw cards. I do like Ultima though, at one point. Okay, interesting. So they have blocks now, which is a bit frustrating. They don't have blocks right now. If I play the Elspeth Stormslayer, they have to start discarding. I get a 7/7. I do 8 damage. This one is a bit scary. This is an interesting turn. I can also draw cards and just get life, but I don't have enough yet to get actually the life. Ultima was a great card too. Okay. So.
The multiverse will be free from this scourge.
It's probably just create 2 tokens here.
Ranks grow.
I had flying, right? But the problem is the life gain I would have get there, so I couldn't finish it. So I will go like this. They can get rid of my voice here. But I definitely want to have the Viper here coming through. Still have my blockers. I have a lot of good cards, and Ultima is kind of decent. Okay, discard 2 is already nice. They will draw a lot of cards, so. But now they have to think, right? Like, they have to still deal with Elspeth, which is on the board. I expected this block here. So it's do okay. It's just they stay on hand. But we got rid of 2 cards on their hand. They lose 2 creatures on the board. So I think this is quite okay. And now just having Elspeth here, right, sitting. It's a good board state for me. Good board state. Especially I can just use the flying and win, right? If I want to. Now I cannot. A bit, but I have to do that block here. Okay, they have that one, sure. They're gonna draw cards from this in a sense. Like Ultima would have been really nice, but it would have hurt me a lot. Okay. I could see myself. The flyer there is really annoying. I think if I Ultima here, I lose it quite a lot. Huh? I need to attack with the Viper. That is for sure. I don't want to lose my... But I have 14 life. They have so many things out. So I know I can lose at this point. I've been there. Okay. Well, I feel like I have to do it this way. I still get to keep the Elspeth here, and triple Viper is pretty good. Because that's a dangerous board state. I wish I could have done that earlier. I lose my tokens now, but yeah. It is what it is. So let's see. Let's see how we do this. On 8. Okay. Well, it can change quite fast now. Well, that is okay. That changes now everything I want to do. Okay. I mean, I'm trading like this all day. Okay, so... Yeah, I could have done that before, made it an 8-8, but I didn't expect them to take the damage like this. But I saw it, so I could have done it in reaction there. Okay, so we're gonna lose Elspeth here, but that's okay. No, it's okay. Seam Ripper is a good card here, of course.
Dark days.
So we're gonna get Elspeth back. So they wanna have their Ademi back. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, why not? I mean, we have to try it, right? I don't see any other play. They could have the protection spell. Okay, they didn't have it. So yeah, the Viper did a lot of work here. And yeah, mono white aura. It's been a while since I played against it. But hey, we got there. Good hand too. If you have these type of hands, then the deck is really powerful. Still trying to find Izzet Lesson. I'm trying to find it, guys. I really try. I try to, like you build decks that usually work great against certain decks, and then you cannot find it at all. It's hard. And everyone is saying, like, I play against Izzet Lessons all the time. I'm like, I played 12 games yesterday and didn't see it once. So I'm a bit, tricky keep here. So I'm a bit confused. Okay, I'm gonna lose a card here. It's gonna be Pursuit, 100%. With my hand. My only playable card. They can also go for Battlefront, yeah. Or to help me out here a bit. Do help me out a bit. Okay, mono black, discard all day. So at least we get to draw cards here. I didn't find a white land. I'm full house king these days. Okay, found a land. Secured the land here. Still have Iceberg as well, which is nice. What I like about voice is you play against mono black and they cannot remove it in their turn. This one has to go. Just flash though. Okay. Wish I could double spell here, but okay, yeah, we're gonna lose our voice. Choose one. Choose one, my friend. Okay, I don't care about the bat here, but I care about this. Okay. Take the Ultima. Oh, not the voice. Yeah, it's fine. Funny, this is a crazy one. Yeah, we take damage here, cannot stop that part. Okay. We are able to draw cards soon, so I would hope to see like a Viper. Are you okay? Double doors, double tactics. Nowhere to run. Okay, we're gonna draw cards here. We stopped their draw engine, so that's at least something. And then we draw. That's a good draw. That's I would consider a good draw. I'm only gonna sacrifice one here. I could keep this one up too, but I kind of feel like I need to keep this here. They could have removal here, of course. But at least the Viper will go one black counter. Okay. I think it's better to do like this. They need to find removal for this Viper, or it's gonna do something. Cannot sacrifice 3, but we can make our Viper stronger here. Definitely would like to see the life gain here. Okay. Go for one more. So weird. Really weird. Okay, but it's an 8/8 Viper with double blight counter. It's usually pretty good. Puts them on 4. We have 12, we have nowhere to run, and Elspeth, which we can play next turn. Which we can play. Yeah, we don't need this one here. Opponent just attacking our hands, and our pursuit is just drawing more cards with ice. Okay. Oh, what? It's okay, man. It's okay. You can do that. They have a block here, yeah. But it's not usually that great. I think we just go. Yeah. At this point, you know, we had a good attack here too with triple blight counter on the Viper. So hey, no Izzet Lesson again, but at least mono black, right? At least we found something that you probably see more on the ladder these days as well. So I'm happy with that. But again, guys, it's already a good time into this video, and I didn't see Izzet Lesson. So what do you think, guys? Should I just keep playing until I find it? Because it's a lot of time, you know. So I wish, like, really see that deck and able to showcase it can work. Because I tested it and it worked. This I have to mulligan. Okay, can keep this one. Now, which removal spell do we want to remove here? It's probably this one. Regrets. Instantly. But we do have removal for creatures, and this is mono white. So at least we have that, right? At least we have ways to deal with the creatures here. And now we're just gonna keep that until they run out of creatures. That's like the idea, right? Okay. I'm gonna keep this one. And here we go. We don't find a land, which is a bit not cool, and definitely don't want to use my seam rips with the Viper here. Only if they use talents and cards like that. So the thing is, like, Ox. Okay. Ox. Yeah, Ox is a good card for the protection, right? I can see that. This is what's going on right now. Well, at least this doesn't give any life gain or something. I have to go with this. I have to set up a Viper if I don't draw anything, right? So taking damage now is not perfect, but I have to do it. I really have to. Need to find lands too. Nowhere to run. Still have a removal, but I shocked myself at the town here, and I'm already in a mulligan. It's quite hard. Sacrifice a creature. Creature control with counters on them, gain hexproof. Okay, that's quite good because I can still get rid of the Pride Mate here. So that is good. Hey, I found a land. Not bad. Like, yeah, they do get life. But I have to get rid of these cards. I do have a Viper next turn. I mean, I can Viper here, but no. I do have a 6/6 Viper next turn, which is really nice. And maybe a Battlefront that can deal with these two cards as well. Guess we have Black Suns, right? But yeah, at least I have my Viper. That's like the most important part here. I don't know what they have on hand, really. So go with these three. I wish I had something to attack here, of course, but cannot. Okay. Even if they take damage, it's quite nice. So the ley line will not got high enough. And yeah, now we hope for the Battlefront, right? We hope for the Battlefront. We already had mulligan, we were stuck on 2 lands for a while. But yeah, I think we're doing quite okay for the situation we're in. Okay, we manifest dread. Okay. That is okay. At least I have a blocker. The black counter didn't apply. So, yeah. They can't go in for 3. Battlefront has to go crazy here. Otherwise we have a problem. Air is a good card. But if they attack with Ox, is not good enough. Oh, they can, yeah, they can do it like this. Wait, what? I just wanna have the trigger. I've blocked this all day. Okay, let's not whiff. Big whiff. This is how you should not play Battlefronts. Crazy. We just had to hit something good. We had so many targets. Now it's gonna be hard. Like, we're just dead here. Yeah, we whiff. I don't know. I have to say I'm really bad at these Battlefronts. Like, really bad. Like, I love the card. I'm really good with Collected Company, but I'm really bad with Battlefront. Like, really bad. Like, I'm trying. But it was a mulligan hand, so I think I accept this. I think this is a matchup that is around 70% in my favor. But with mulligan, with mana screw, with whiff on Battlefront, which is 3 things that happen in one game, you can lose. And that's okay. I lose like this. It's fun. It's fun sometimes. What do you want to do? For mulligan, our hand was still quite good though, I think. So that's okay. For mulligan, I was happy with it. Play against the Nightmare. Okay, Nightmare. Yeah, I like this hand quite a lot. Pursuit and Talent is both great. If it's this color combination, we go Victory all day. Like, if it's Control and you have Victory and Caretaker's Talent, it's really good. Like, they need a removal spell right now. I will go with this here. I could have waited here, actually. I could have gone Pursue and, you know, to get the draw, but I'm scared of the potential. Okay, I'm gonna go like... I just want to do this first. It's better to have the Pursuit, though. Okay, now we draw 1 each turn. Okay, so usually it's a good setup against controllers over there. So I like it. They're stocking up. If I draw a land here and have Elspeth, this is going to be crazy. And I have 2 draws. 1. I think it's actually voice. And then going for a land here. Nope. Like, they need to deal with voice, otherwise all my cards coming in. Okay. So this most likely secures Elspeth if they have to go for board wipe. Which is amazing. So they have to do something now, right? That's the thing. They have to do it now, otherwise... Yeah. Okay, flanker, that's fine. I can live with a flanker. Elspeth still coming in hot here for sure. Caretaker's Talent we can keep. They have to react on Elspeth next turn. It's also okay. It's also okay. But in this position, it's always Elspeth. Especially since you get... Yeah. This is... Like, against control, voice is just so powerful. And if you get the Caretaker Talent down, then... Yeah. The deck, naturally, for these reasons, is good against control if you have that hand. But this is best of 1, right? It's not like the tournament where you see a deck list and you can mulligan into something, right? In best of 1, you need to have, like, a balanced hand. But what is balanced, right? Sometimes you have a great hand against, like, aggro. And then you play against control. Or like now I had a great hand against control and then you play against aggro. And sometimes it just matches, right? Sometimes it just matches. Best of 1 is a really interesting concept. And it's all about like these percentage to get, right? That's basically it. I have to mulligan this hand. It's a great hand, but I have to mulligan it. Yeah, it's this one. I'm not too happy, but it's this one. Okay, 40. Gives me Chess Guy vibes. This could be a counter easy here. Let's see if they run the counter spell. Okay, so we play against an other control deck now, and this time we don't have the hand, right? So let's see how we will do now. Just gonna run it again. And they also have black. Okay, so having Pursuit is usually already nice. Okay, it looks like get lost here. Sure. We didn't have a counter here. We do get our tokens. This gives me... I will go for it. This gives me... do they have actually the counter there? Interesting. Okay, our hand, like Ultima, we have 2 Ultima in the deck, right? And we're playing against Control, right? And we managed to have both on our hand. That's funny. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, my man. Count everything. Okay. We do have a fountain port, so this gives us at least something to do. I mean, I just don't play against the 4th counter. I just don't. At this point, it's like where I'm like, no, you don't have a 4th counter. I will not accept it. Okay. So, us able to draw cards is big. They find 2 cards now. So, the thing is, they play mill. Right, they play mill. Against the mill, the best card is Rest in Peace. How many do we run in the deck? 3. And now, this is a bit of a card for me. Now, did they hit the Rest in Peace? They didn't hit a single Rest in Peace. It's quite funny. Okay. We actually gonna do this. I don't care about the life. I need to find the cards here. Well, it's not this one. It's this one I want. Yeah, I have to go damage here as well, so we're gonna use them. We're gonna keep 1, but do have to copy. Okay, do they have it actually? Do they have authority here? Okay, so here I'm gonna start off with this. So this helps me at least against 1 card, right? And then use this. It's enough. We're gonna attack him, we're gonna try to damage because we need to damage opponent. So we're gonna draw this card here. We are, I would say, a bit more on the unlucky side the way we draw, right? Okay, at least I can only find 1, but again, like the 4th, we are somewhat okay against the 1 card, but if they have another space-time anomaly, they get me. So that's the one I don't want to see. That's why we have to find in some damage. So, yeah. Interesting. I know it's risky, but I feel like I have to go for it. I know they have a counter, and this is actually a card where you have to consider it. Okay. I will do it here, because I think they have removal. You can still see a voice. But yeah, this is already not looking great. I mean, they have 22 life. And I have to find some way to push damage. But I hope I find cards that are decent. Going attack here. I will try to Viper here. Could be a counter. Yeah, I know they had a counter, but I still have to go for it. Otherwise, they will just discard there. And now the question is, do they find an anomaly, right? That's the card I have to dodge. Usually they don't run too many, maybe like 2 or 3. 2 maybe. Maybe board wipe, half gone. Okay, I mean, not happy, I only have 9 cards. I still have a threat on my hand though, which is okay. But I have to be super careful here, the way I play it. Trying it like this. So the thing is, I can use my iceberg to protect my Viper. That's something. Not really easy, but we're losing a lot of threats and I cannot make tokens right now. Which is a problem. Wait, it shows me the deck? I have Elspeth for flying. I probably should have get rid of my cards there. So let's get Elspeth, huh? It's like the best card to get here. Cannot finish it, so these cards are super useless right now. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna lose 2 cards here. Then I draw 1. And I sacrifice these 2. I don't have it. I don't have it. It's so sad. Yeah, that one I lost. No matter how I look at it. Well, they have to sacrifice 2. Hmm. Can do only 10 damage. It's a bit frustrating. Because I could play this, right? Like this. And then redo it, but it resets the counters, as you can see. So it's a bit unfortunate. So damage-wise, maybe. But it's not enough. They just take 4. Yeah, I tried the game. I tried. I think I should have maybe got rid of the talents there, so I can make the tokens. That was my bad there. I definitely should have done that. But yeah, they had all that like 4 mil cards against me, and we still managed to do decent, so that's okay. But hey, still no Izzet Lesson, guys. I'm trying so hard to find Izzet Lessons. Like, imagine you want to do a video about a deck that you want to face to show this deck is kind of good against it, and then you cannot even play it once. And then what should I do with this deck? Should I upload it, right? It's a decent deck. I used it to climb as well. But what do you want to do, right? And then I cannot do the title that it's good against Izzet Lesson because I didn't play it. It's a funny situation, guys. I really don't know sometimes how I should do it. I don't know. I'm trying, but this is it. Maybe find one game against Izzet Lessons. Maybe there's one. Ready? TJ. Okay, TJ. I can keep this hand. It's not the best hand, but usually you want to have a turn 2. One of our 8 turn 2 drops you want to have. But I cannot be too picky all the time, right? But usually you want to have one of them, right? Like voice or the other one is good. I learned, always use it. We still have the iceberg here to deal with the next card. And if it's a cup, we have to do it, right? If it's anything else. Yep. Okay, we try to deal with it one by one. Having Fountain Pot and Talent is really good too. We definitely don't want a Viper here, but also really nice usually is using Fountain Pot for token and then copy it. Did you? Like in the last video I did. Every time I play against Cup is always 2. It's never 1. I know I faced this. And then we top deck, huh? So I cannot say anything, I guess, right? Ooh, this is actually an interesting one. But if they have aura board, I'm just screwed, so. Yeah, I have to go for it. And yeah. Had to go for it. Not really perfect, but could have waited one turn, but you know how it is, then they play aura board and look at my hand. So that's the situation we were in. Yeah, Talent with nowhere to run up is quite good. And we get a draw next turn, that's nice. Now if they have aura board, I have an answer. This is exactly what I mean, right? Like, what you have done there, right? It's really not fun. This way we managed to deal perfectly with every card, which is nice. Which is nice. Gonna go with the draws here, also nice. We're gonna use this here. Just to have the extra tokens, a bit more power here. We still have a Viper and an Iceberg. Feel quite comfortable. Okay. So we have to use the Iceberg here. That's what it is. Iceberg is so good, really. I swear. This card, I love it. And then we go in. Still dealing quite well with it. We have also an attack draw there. And the Viper next turn, which is nice. What is going on? Opponent is like, yeah, just play all. We going for this here, for sure. It's a pretty big attack. One, two, three. Okay. They didn't want me to play the Viper. But yeah, I think we did quite well. We had the answers for all of the cards. But I mean, like, double cup into triple aura board. Like, sometimes I really like think, right? If you play against control and you see a control player and you think like, ah, he has all the counters, all the removal, and what's the difference from that to someone who's playing like an aggro mid-range deck and you think, oh, he has all the cups, all the curve cards, right? So I don't know. Like, every deck, right? Every archetype has their specific use. Like, when I was young, I tend to play aggro decks quite a lot. Like, Ravage Affinity was the deck I used to play on Swiss Nationals as a little kid. It's a weird hand, not gonna lie, with triple Word here. And then later on, I tended to play more control decks. And yeah, I still like both. I like both, but to play, like just to enjoy or like to interact with your cards or do things, I do prefer. That could be a cool list over there. I do prefer mid-range. I think mid-range tends to have the coolest thing, right? Like usually you can you have like a theme, you do something with your cards on the board. You know, kind of like it. That's a cup. Pretty good from opponent here to have a cup here too. Pursuit. Yeah. Cool. That looks cool over there. Well, we need to draw cards. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. They could have Snaky. I also have a Golgari list with the snake. It's also quite fun to play. Okay, Ice Tile Explorer. Ah, okay. It's cool list. Cool list. I like the list. So Rest in Peace deals with the combo, but the thing is, I'm scared of like of all the other cards. Like, can I survive it? Is the question. We do have quite a lot of board wipe, but yeah, against their list, we do need to. They have Bloodgust, right? Yeah, we do need to make sure that we excel everything here. But yeah, their board looks. Okay, that is good. That is good. Okay, I'm quite happy with this. So first of all, it's the cup, right? This has to go. Then we go for Rest in Peace here. And now I can make another clue here. We already drew the card, but I think it's definitely what I have to do. In a good world, we find board wipes. Sun. Yeah, Sun is not perfect here. Ultima is a good card. Ultima is really good. Especially ending the turn with their lands out. If they earthbend more. It's quite brutal. So yeah. Rest in Peace, definitely a great card here. Triple talent, 1 Rest in Peace. Less good. United Battlefront, really good draw. Elspeth, really good draw. Ultima, really good draw. Day of the Black Sun, decent draw. Iceberg, decent draw. Viper, good draw. So we have options. We have options. So let's see. But right now I feel like that's dangerous. Finding a card they want for 5. And that's dangerous. They try to go all in here. Definitely try to go for the all in situation. This is the land for the combo. We get 2 draws. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So both draws are not really like great. I can tell you that. Right now I'm in a bit of a position where I need to find things, right? So I still feel like I need to draw a card here from the token. Yeah, I mean, it's a good draw. It's not the perfect draw, but we still take 4 damage here. 6 damage actually. Because they go for this now. 1 Battlefront gone. But the next card would have been a land, so I'm okay with that. Ultima off the top would be huge. Huge, guys. Like, then we control the board again. Like, it can actually be a Black Sun right now, but we all have to be careful with our pursuit at this point. Okay. What are they going to do? Okay, we take damage here. I mean, they can. Then we just need to find 1 card. I mean, 2 cards. 2 cards options here. It will not be that card. Okay, so we take 6 damage. I do actually have to go for the scry here too. Okay, let's draw a card first. Then we scry. Is the only option I have here. It's both, not it. Let's hope we are lucky. We have 2 draws. No. No. Yeah, unfortunate. What do you want to do, right? We tried. It would have been here. So, yeah. Unfortunate. We can try find half our deck and we cannot find it. But yeah, cool. Cool game still. Izzet Lessons is crazy. Okay. This is a hand I can keep. We do have Pursuit, Viper, and Talent. And they have Kavero. Okay, so 3 Rest in Peace in our deck. Can we find it? We have Battlefront, so we have 7 cards we want to see on our hand. Now the question is, can we find one of those 7 cards, right? It's not up to me. It's not up to me. But I will try. I will try, of course. It's always funny, right? Like when you play against Kavero, no Rest in Peace. You play against Mono Red aggro, all Rest in Peace in hand. Like even if you have main deck these type of cards, it's kind of funny. So yeah, we go Talent here. We try to draw more cards in. Gives me an extra draw next turn. They already can go Kavero if they want to, but yeah, not much I can do about it. It's quite funny though, right? Like the way it is sometimes. So we get 2 draws now. Can we find a Rest in Peace? A Battlefront into Rest in Peace? We will see. That's a land. No, we cannot. Apparently we cannot. So they will Kavero me next turn and then I'm probably dead. So yeah, let's go for one more lucky spin here. And no. No, actually, no. 7 cards and not one of them was in 13 cards. There should be 1 at least, right? By the math, by statistic, if you percentage-wise do it. But yeah, apparently it's not. Apparently it's not. Yeah, GG my man, you have the cards. And I play the cards, but I don't draw them. Frustrating, guys. This happens to me a lot. And yeah, best of 1, right? Best of 1. It's maybe an interesting topic here, and I have to talk about this. Like, if best of 1 has this much, like, variety, because as you can see, it's usually, like, quite variety, you are forced to either go 2 ways. You have the option to play all in against all deck, don't care about anything. You have the option to play full control, try to just control everything, or you go combo, right? There's not much between usually. Because if you want to play decks, mid-rangey decks, then you need answer for everything. And then it gets tricky, right? Like, I have Rest in Peace in hand right now, where I maybe not need it in this game, right? So it's always quite interesting to me. Like, this is the card I would have needed in the last game, right? But the game is like this, right? The game is like this. And it is funny to me, honestly. It's quite funny to me. And then you make content, right? You try to make content. And what do you want to do? Yeah, bad luck. Everyone has bad luck, right? Still have to produce a video somehow. So it's not easy. It's not easy. But it's interesting, right? And sometimes it's way more like this, you know, like way more. Like I have to say, sometimes I play like just a couple of games, it happens here and there, right? But usually you have it always in the wrong situation, and I wonder why. I wonder why. Like certain cards, especially Battlefront, which is of course designed to be a lucky card, right? But the coin flips I have are quite sad. Well, at least we got an iceberg. This is the more damage, so I have to get rid of it. But yeah, at least I got an iceberg, right? Could be worse. Could be worse. Still have an Ultima, which is nice too. I cannot really play the Viper. I mean, I can't sacrifice my rest in peace though. That is true. Could do that. Usually they don't have a way to make them indestructible, except they play the 1 mana white card, which is quite good here. Okay, we're on 11, so I'm not happy here. Okay. This is a really interesting turn. I think it's gonna be like this, honestly. I do have the Ultima next turn, that's just given. And this way I can actually use Seam Rip on the Viper if I need to. I take 4 damage here, yeah. I could take way more damage than 4. I mean, they can just Ethereal Armor twice, right? That's also something they can do. They probably have maybe Flashers. But yeah, well, we just have to Ultima and hope that we get rid of the vendor, otherwise we dead next turn. So that's one thing. Yeah, I mean there's not much we can do, right? It's this one. They maybe have Ademi. Could be. Okay, we got an extra turn here for us. It's nice. Now we have a Viper, which yeah helps us to block. This one is a bit of a problem because it flies. So that is a bit annoying. Shelter, okay. Yeah. Which one? Makes sense. Interesting card here too. So that is definitely the way to go here. That is pretty good. That was a really good draw. And we have to get rid of both. And now it's an interesting position. It's a really interesting position. This gives me the draws. This gives me them shelter option again. So I have to play this safe here. I do have to. I don't want to, but I have to. Like, getting rid of 2 creatures here is... I'm on 7 life. Seam Rip, okay. So they get their 2/2 back. We get the 6/6, but... cannot even use it. We need to dodge another shelter or something like that. We need to find more removal, right? We have still plenty. Still plenty in the deck. Yeah, I'll just take 4 damage here. We can just die next turn. We can just die. Okay, they already prepare here. I would do the same, of course. They have a 3/2 now. If they have a Ethereal Armor, I'm dead, right? Okay. Now it is at 4/3. So they have 2 turn clock on me. It's not helpful. What? What just happened? Huh? What? What? I think they didn't understand the situation here. I'm big time confused here. Sometimes you win games like this too. And these are quite funny because they're super random. And I mean, if I would have taken damage, I had a pretty good draw there. So I could get rid of the flying there, which helps, but yeah. But even then, yeah, maybe I didn't have a chance there. But still, it's just funny. Like sometimes you win like this, right? Okay, Day Tripper. Let's go. Let's go, Day Tripper. I do like the Pursue and the Talent usually. I don't like it on the draw as much, especially if they have aggressive hands. Like this. Like if I see this color, I'm already scared, right? Like this is usually, it's like, nowadays Simic is like the aggressive one. It's funny. Funny how things change, right? Funny how things change. Maybe I'm gonna add some cages, but I didn't see this type of deck often anymore. But yeah. Taking damage. We just have to set up here and hopefully that our Battlefront hits something decent. Now is the point where you want to have cage, right? This is definitely when you want to have cage. With all, I mean, I draw a Black Sun too. I think actually 2 cages is fine. 2 cages should be fine. Because here it's just the GG if you have it. Now I have to deal with all these shenanigans here. They're on the play. And I was like, not too aggressive, please. We have Black Suns though. Not perfectly, but hey, we have Black Suns. Any Black Sun in the deck. Come on, one time for me. We draw 2 cards now. No. No. And that's G. 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 I really don't face these type of decks that much, and they were also on the play, so they already won the coin flip, while my hand was really good against control again. This is interesting, right? This is so interesting. Like, Yeah. We have Seam Rip, Nowhere to Run. And yeah, I'm really playing until I find the Izzet list. And this is actually frustrating. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we have to change it actually. With the towns here too. Monument. Okay. We do have answer for monument here. We have our Seam Rip, which is quite nice. We have a lot of good cards in this matchups, I think. I do believe that Mill can have a comeback, and I also want to work on a Mill deck right now, because if opponent wants to draw many cards, then so be it. I'm gonna try this here. Okay, you have a dragon. I accept it. You have a dragon. It's one of the earlier lists I played. The Demir Mill Dragon deck was actually quite good. Should I bring it back? gonna use the iceberg here. They got rid of a rest in peace, which I'm already annoyed. Okay, I get it. You want to counter it. Now you can. 2 mana. Oh, there. So the way they play is telling me that they have an answer. Do they have another counters the question? I just played against 2 Exalt, so right now I don't need even care about the monument. I'm okay with this the way it is right now. Sure, it mills 2 cards, which, yeah, is still annoying. End of turn I may do it. They could just win with the dragon here too. So I have to keep that in mind. Seamrip is decent. They maybe just want to draw. They have another counter. What the world is there? Oh, okay. I was like, don't have all this spell in the top 15 cards. If they have all the exhale in like 12 cards, I would be a bit shocked. So, okay. They could have another counter here. If they tap this out, we know they don't have anything, so I can Battlefront. I'm not sure if the Pursuit here was good. It's a bit dangerous. It's a bit dangerous. So we're gonna lose half our deck here, and then we go to the situation where it's scary again. They probably have a lot of board wipes. We need creatures. It's kind of weird, but I need creature. I most likely have removal. But yeah. If I want to win here, I need something. They are trying to find a board wipe here, mill half my deck, and then try to do it like 2 or 3 times, or they just go for a dragon here and bounce, it's also decent enough. They milled not too many like that important cards. We would like to see Voice, Elspeth, Viper. Still have some decent cards here. That's not so cool. It's not so cool. Well, okay. They have a reef there, which cannot use here. I still have to find cards, so what can I do? That's a good one. I just don't have a counter. Okay. We still have a Viper. And we get 2 6/6 fish here. Which is quite good for damage wise. We make them stronger too, of course. And this is lethal right now. Just to make sure. So they have to kill them or block them or whatever, right? If they kill both, I will be a bit sad. Okay. Well, one is gone. The end. I mean, they can look at my deck now. But yeah. Okay, we get life here, which is super important. And we have Iceberg to protect our Viper, which I also like. We have 2 8/8 creatures if we want to. I will protect the Viper. The Blight counter is good. Iceberg on Viper's the way to go here. Yep. I wish I could activate it here, but I have one less here. So that didn't work out the way I want to. But I can always do it end of turn as well. So here we just go for another Viper. Keep Iceberg up. And then end of turn we have a Viper if we want to. Which is quite nice, huh? Instant speed Vipers with Iceberg. It's funny. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. I'm still a bit speechless that I don't find a single Izzet list. Like, everyone really tells me, oh, face Izzet monument, build something against it. Okay, I'll try. I don't see the deck once. Not once. We have still 28 cards. If they board wipe, they die. So, that's that. That is that. I'm quite happy with this game. Is quite fun to play too. And yeah, we got them in the pinch there. Got them in the pinch. Iceberg on Snipe on the Viper. That's a great one. Looking for opponent. Ready. Alex Subcaro. They start. My hand is interesting. That was a good draw. That was a needed draw here. They played Delirium. Rest in Peace is quite good. I do not. Could be Lessons with these colors. So definitely go for the Rest in Peace here. Cup. Company Cup. Only one black though, so Sun is not really effective here yet. Yeah, I mean it's nowhere to run on the cup here for sure. What do they have? Overrun? Overprotect here? Maybe. Have to do it now, of course. They could have the protect this way. They have it. But that's the only card that helps here. Okay. We do still have a Black Sun and a Battlefront, which is quite nice. Hello. Okay, Battlefront's a good card. Right, Battlefront. Black Sun is also really good here, but we go with the double Iceberg. It's quite funny. Well, there's also a way to do it, you know. So they play Otters. We still have a removal spell. It's quite funny. Still have a removal spell. They get a new hand there, which is good as well. Okay, so we get this in, which is nice. Could have gone Courtyard here, to be fair. So, talent, yeah. I mean, I know what they can do. I know the deck. Trainer. So in this position we have to actually Black Sun, because they can pop off if they find the card. That is a blue card, which helps me. I don't know why they don't attack. What's their card in hand? Okay. It's also a good card. Still have to do it. I need to get rid of the creatures, otherwise they can use it for mana if they find vitality. So, and they can bounce this one, right? So I have to be careful. At least I can iceberg it at one point for free, because I get the pursuit tokens. So it's okay-ish, but yeah, we don't draw great. I could have had a voice here if I played it correctly last turn, so that is on me. Brewing basics, okay. At least, this is the situation. So I'm quite happy about this. They have to set up for combo, right? And we just try to make sure it's not happening yet, or anytime soon. That's like the goal. Also, trying not to find more lands would be nice too. We take damage here, but yeah, going for voice most likely. They cannot flash in the otter, so I kind of like voice really a lot. Also get a draw here maybe. Another land, of course. So we go for voice. They cannot kill it in our turn, which helps. It's gonna be this, and then we pass. We do have -3/-3 on the iceberg here anytime we want. So that's quite nice. And voice helps as well in this matchup. Village, okay, sure. TLA is definitely not strong enough right now. Okay. What's gonna happen? Cannot do much about this. The most important part is that I have to pursue the -3/-3 to react on the otter. Because if they play otter plus bounce, they will have... That's such an interesting play. I don't understand this one. This one I don't get. Huh. I don't get this one. Well, we're gonna scry here. Whoa. We take both. Doesn't come back because of the rest in peace. It's -1 damage, but... what is better in this position? Viper or Battlefront? I feel like it's Pursuit and Battlefront, but Battlefront is my removal. So this Viper. Let's sacrifice 3 cards, which is these 3. I will get the life gain. Okay. And then we attack with the token here. At least I find 2 more otters, which I'm quite happy. It's not Izzet Lessons yet, but at least it is something. Now we get the life gain, which is nice. And we have a decent board here as well. I can keep this in case they want to remove it, but No, that's a bomb. Yeah, that's a bomb. That is a bomb. Thanks. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's designed against these type of decks. But I'm happy. This is, you have to understand, I'm like 1 hour and 40 minutes in. And this is the first time I faced either Teemo Otto or Izzet Lessons. So I'm a bit happy now that we found it. It take a while. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna Battlefront their next turn. They have the Totentons here, but they need the other pieces too. Okay. I don't think we have lethal yet, but I don't care about that card there. Okay, let's do this once here. It's a land. It's a lot of annoying things now for opponent, but I don't have enough mana to combo off here. And I keep my Battlefront for removal. Okay. Opponent is on 5. And I can play the second Rest in Peace here. It's not needed, but yeah. I think we have it here. I'm not too sure. Greatness at any cost. Greatness at any cost. I don't think... Yeah, I think we got it. So, yeah, should be okay here. Like, even if they haste in, it's over, right? It's also a good draw. And yeah, triple Viper here is pretty good. Triple Blight counter on the Viper. But yeah, I'm just so happy that after 1.5 hours I was able to find Teemo Otto or Izzet Lessons. That's a funny one. Yeah, the Blight counters will not work. Just that you know. I also can do things. Okay, yeah, GG. Well, finally meet that deck. My god. Okay. Well guys, I'm tried. 2 hours, no Izzet Lesson, but we had a Teemo Otto. I'm happy about this. Lots of games, I will cut some out because sometimes they just leave the game, sometimes I get mana screwed, like these type of games I just leave out, right? I had like 2 games where they just left, like in the beginning. One game, someone left and first robbed me, but I think there's an internet problem there. And other game, instant leave, right? Like these games we shouldn't include here. I could meme about it, but it is what it is. The deck was fun to play. I think Ant's Iceberg is really great. Sometimes I do wish I have Cage. Like if I would play this in best of 3, what I would do is I would play 3 Cage in the sideboard. Or 4 Cage in the sideboard. And if I play against aggro, I would remove Voices here. I would remove these cards and play different type of cards. So yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. I think this could be something in best of 3. And when I'm streaming again, this is probably one of the decks I will play there. So definitely check out me on Twitch, and I stream it on YouTube as well, so you can follow me on both platforms and watch wherever you prefer. But I had a fun time playing this, and again guys, I cannot play more than 2 hours just to find a certain matchup. I tried my best. Hopefully you liked the deck. I had a lot of fun, and I wish you all a good night, good day, where we are. See you all next time, and bye.